Alright guys, what's going on? So in light of getting the H38 Walker mower back, I decided I was going to make a video about it and kind of talk about it a little bit. First, let's talk about why I did not have this machine last year. So the short story is this. I got a friend of mine who has a lawn care business who had a couple machines break down or something happened and he needed a machine, and we had talked about him buying this one previously and he was interested in it. So I told him, I said, hey, come pick it up, try it out for a week or two and tell me what you think. If you want to buy it, that's great. If not, that's great also. But at least that'll get you something, get you by, and you can still get your yards cut. So that's what he did. He came, we picked it up. A couple weeks goes by, we talk about it, and he really wants to buy it. He really likes it, and but he doesn't want to take a loan out, so he wants to save up a little bit of money and buy it. So I agree. Like I said, he's a good friend of mine. We've talked plenty of times, and really good boy. So I thought, so yeah, why not? You know, I'll give him a break. So a couple weeks turned into a month turns into 5 months, and next thing you know, he's had this machine all year and I haven't got any money. You know, I haven't heard from him or anything. Apparently he went through some hard times, and you know, which I totally understand. A few more months go by. Now I'm just kind of starting to get irritated, so I just told him to bring the machine back. So anyway, that's the short version of the story. But the result is I got the H38 back in my possession. So we're going to use it this year. So I found this footage yesterday. I'm not sure if I've ever showed this footage or not. But it's me. This is the first time I mowed this property. I had this property for a couple of years. I don't mow it anymore. The tenant ended up moving out, I believe. And it's been a couple years since we mowed it, but this is one of the this is not too long after I bought it. This is a pretty new machine, maybe a couple months old. I'm not 100% sure, but I do know this is the first cut on this property. It was pretty tall, as you can tell, pretty thick, and the Walker is really doing a fantastic job in my opinion. You know, you can see a little bit of clumps there, but this is a mulch deck. It's a 52-inch rear discharge deck, and basically I just call it a mulch deck because that's what it is. Some stuff will disperse back. As you can tell, like on the wheels, it gets really clumpy on the wheels. That's one thing I don't like about it. But that usually only happens in tall, wet, thick grass. And I'm one of those guys that I fully believe, you know, no matter what you're using, you're going to have some clumps, you're going to have some issues, and you're going to have to go over it more than one time to make it look good. So this one here, we ended up going over, I believe, 3 times, and it, you know, you'll see here in a minute when I show the final results of how well it did after 3 passes, and you know, it just did a phenomenal job in my opinion. So basically we're mowing it kind of high right here. I'm probably guessing probably around 4 inches. Probably dropped it down to about 3.5, and then we ended up going over it probably a 3rd time to kind of clean everything up. And like I said, did a really good job. You know, my only complaint about this mower that I've ever really had is just the size of it. It's a big bulky mower, but the cut is great. It handles like a Walker. It handles great. I love the true floating deck that it has. All the stuff that you would love about a Walker, this big machine can do. It's just the fact that it's just a big machine, and unless you're hauling, you know, big trailers, it kind of limits what you can put on that trailer. So anyway, this here is the finished product. As you can tell, it turned out really great in my opinion. That is, to me, that's freaking awesome. I actually forgot how well this property actually turned out. And I'm pretty glad I found this footage because I really like it. It really shows what it can do. So anyway guys, quick short video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll talk to you later.